Wonderful webinar, and we'll be talking about visa hacks. Exactly how to hack into the visa officer's mind and get them to approve your study visa without using an agent, even if your visa has been denied before. This is the bomb, and I can't wait to share the content of this webinar with you. I hope you're excited. Like me too. I hope you're excited. So today is a very wonderful day, and thank you for taking out time to attend this webinar. And I'm sure there are many thoughts on your mind, right? Like you may have been you may be attending this webinar because for many reasons. For some people it could be that they have applied to get admission and get visa before and they have failed. If that is your case, I just want you to know that it's not your fault. There are a lot of things happening out there, you know, and most times we don't have all the information we need. Someone is going to say that no, Linda, we have the information on the web, but there are so many information that sometimes you don't even know which is correct and which is not, right? So then you talk of using agents to even do your visa application, and there are many bad things that can come out of that transaction, from misrepresentation to the visa officer entering wrong information that eventually lead them to deny you visa or even ban you from going abroad, right? But I just want you to know that you've done your best. In fact, the fact that you are here to attend this webinar right now shows that you are the kind of person that is driven. You are the kind of person that wants to achieve results. So definitely, I just want to congratulate you because you are a superhero right now. And I talked so much about you applying for visa and getting your visa approved without an agent, because sometimes your agents can be your enemies. Sometimes the agent you are using can be your enemy, because they can a lot of times they make a lot of mistakes that cost you your future, right? That cost you your future. And come to think about it, when you pay an agent to do something for you, what do you think is the most important thing to that agent? Your success or the money you pay to the agent? Definitely, your success is important to them, but the money you pay to them is much more important, right? So you find out that a lot of times agents are just after your money, not necessarily committed to your success, right? That's why they can go ahead to fill any kind of information they feel for you without really thinking of how is this information going to hurt this person now and in the future. I've seen a lot of people actually sue agents, but also a lot of people don't even know that if an agent misrepresents you, you can actually take that agent to court. But the truth is, you are busy wanting to travel abroad to go do your studies. Is that the right time to start talking about legalities and how to go to the courts or law court to sue an agent who have misrepresented you? And at that point, it also means that your visa has been denied. You see, so it's almost like you are supposed to be focusing on something, and now you are distracted and you have to focus on something else, trying to chase the agents here and there. So, but I just want you to know that your dreams are valid. Okay, your dreams are valid. The fact that you have that dream to go abroad to study, it is very, very achievable. It is very, very achievable, and you have already taken one of the steps that are needed in the right direction today by attending this webinar. Now, before we get started, I want to talk about some housekeeping items, right? So housekeeping items, what do I mean by that? For some for you now, you may be attending this webinar on your phone or on your laptop. There may be other apps that are open on your phone. So get your phone and tap it closed, right? So that you are not distracted, or put it on silence. If there are other apps or websites that are open on your laptop, let's say you're using your laptop, right? Like right now, I'm using a desktop to talk to you. You can actually close those things so that you are not distracted, because the information I'm going to share with you today is going to change your life. It is going to change your life. That is something I promise you. I am not here to waste your time. I'm not here to waste your time. And having said that, I want you to know that this webinar may take a little bit, will take several minutes. Okay, so I don't want you distracted. And it's supposing you're watching this webinar, let's say you are in a bus or something, you can actually pause it and wait till you get home to be able to take it with full attention. But if not, you can continue, but try your best to concentrate. Then I've also sprinkled some special nuggets along the line. If you skip, you're going to miss them. If you skip the video to the end, you're going to miss them. But to even make it better, at the end, I gave you a very wonderful surprise that someone who did not attend this webinar today is not going to get. And so I want you to be able to assess all of these things. And one of the best ways for you to do it is what? To reduce the distraction that you can have. Reduce it. Okay? So let's get started. Who is this presentation for, you may ask? So first I say it's for students that want to go abroad to study. And so if you're a student and you're going abroad to study, whether now or either you are in the process of looking for admission or you've already got your admission, this presentation is for you. Then first time study visa applicants, because sometimes you want to apply for visa, you've not done it before and you don't even know how to get started. This presentation is for you. It could also be that students, you're a student who is reapplying for study visa because you've applied before, they denied you visa. Now you want to do it the right way, so you are in the right place. And sometimes it is not you who is applying for the visa. It could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your friend, niece, nephew, it could be your could be somebody that you know. Or you I have had some agents take my class just so that they know the best thing to do, so that when they collect money from people, they're able to serve those people with good hearts and get results for them. So if you're an agent and you're here today, you are still welcome. So that's why I said anybody who is helping the above named students can help. Sometimes I see parents take my course, right? So you may be a parent, your child is the one traveling abroad to study, right? And now you are the one that is going to help that child with the study visa application. So this webinar is definitely for you. You are welcome. And what is this presentation not about? And I'm saying this upfront so that in case this is not what you are looking for, right, you can actually pause the video right here and move on in case this is not what you're looking for. So you already know that this visa hacks webinar is focused on study visa for students who are thinking of coming abroad to study or who are going abroad to study. So this presentation is not about work visa. It's not about pure work visa. When I say that, I just need to clarify that student visa in most countries often come with work permits. Okay, you don't even need a separate application. But if you're not interested in studying, you just want to go abroad to work, this presentation is not for you. So bye as you leave right now. If you are thinking of immigration visa to a country that doesn't have to do with education, this presentation is not for you. This presentation is not about how to get admission. If you are thinking of how to get admission, we actually have a class that is dedicated to helping students get admission, especially if you have very low grade, like you have third class, you have second class lower, or whatever you call it in your jurisdiction. So we have a class called Admission Hacks Masterclass that guides students that have low grade to secure admission and scholarship to study abroad. So you can reach out to us. You can reach out to us on our Facebook page. Like my Facebook page is called Dr Linda Iheme. So you can reach out to us on our Facebook page to see what we have for you if you are thinking of how to get admission. That is not what this presentation is about. This presentation is not about how to get scholarship. Okay, we have a special training dedicated to that. Now with special especially for students that have second class, upper or first class, your full scholarship is 100% sure. So don't even waste your time. Come to check us on Facebook, to Dr Linda Iheme Facebook page, and message us, and we'll be able to tell you what you need to do to be able to secure your admission. Now, I just also need to clarify that even if you have not gotten admission or you've not gotten scholarship, that does not mean you cannot attend this Visa Hacks Masterclass, because it's good for you to even prepare ahead of time. I'm just letting you know that this presentation is not for work visa, immigration visa, how to get admission, or how to get scholarship. Now, there is one truth that you must know. The truth is that for the only way to successfully move abroad to study is by getting study visa, right? You agree with me? It's by getting study visa. But one truth I want you to take away today is that the best way to secure study visa is through visa hacking, and I'm going to explain what that means as we go ahead. Okay, so now, before I go, I just before we ride along today, I want to introduce myself because you'll be like, who is this lady that is talking? Who is she? So my name is Dr. Linda Iheme, and I'm an educational consultant. Now you'll be wondering, where's the doctor from? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Wonder no more. Wonder no more. So I am a dentist. So this is me here. So I'm a dentist. I'm from Nigeria, and I currently reside in Canada. Okay, so my country of birth is Nigeria. My country of residence is Canada currently. So I put some of these pictures because they are my most cherished pictures. Okay, they are my most cherished pictures. So I'm a dentist and I do a lot of community service. I do a lot of community service. If you talk about traveling to different countries to volunteer your health service skill for free, that is me. That is me. So I've volunteered for several organizations, okay, to provide healthcare, free healthcare programs or services, especially to rural people in the rural areas. Now, the other thing I want you to know about me is this is me as well. Look at the set of teeth. Okay, this is me as well, and I love children. This I went to this school where I provided them with free dental services, cleaning, checkup, and all that for the children. They were so happy. Look at them shining their teeth, just like me, And we took lots of pictures. So I just wanted to know that I'm Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant, but also in my background, I'm a dentist, right? And I do all this cool stuff, right? Isn't that awesome? Happy to meet you. Okay, great. So one other thing for you to take away is that we're talking about visa, right? From being I've been on water from the age of 7. I say from the age of 7 because at age 7, that was the first time my dad, my parents took all of us, and we are from Nigeria, right? And we all went to Republic of Benin, and we lived there for 2 years, just like that. Somebody will be like, why did you go to Benin Republic? Well, we went just like that because my dad is also a very renowned traveler. He's late now. May his soul rest in peace. But he's a very renowned traveler, and he traveled to over 100 countries in his lifetime. So, and sometimes he just takes us and travel to a place, and we all live there for a year or more, and then we move back to our hometown or to somewhere else. We're almost nomadic. Nomadic. So this is me. I'm on a world tour. Okay. So when I have this kind of picture at home as well, where I paste the countries that I've visited. This is me. You can see that this is my face. This is a very long time I took this picture. So then this is also me. I think here I was going to Ethiopia. I was invited by African Union. So I've done a lot of travel. I just have, of course, I can't put all the pictures here, right? I just have to select like some just to tell you the story about myself. So I'm a world traveler. Okay, I'm a world traveler, and I have traveled to a lot of countries. As of the day this presentation is being made, right? I have traveled to 13 countries. So that for some people, okay, let me put it this way. That is still me coming up just barely 1/10 or 1/15 of what my dad did in his lifetime. So I'm still coming up. I'm still coming up. Okay, don't judge me. Now, let me tell you, like, so I decided to put some cool pictures here because, in particular, I was looking for pictures that had landmarks, right? Because when I say I've traveled, you're like, you've traveled to where? So I checked my profile today when I was preparing this presentation, and I found some pictures that had landmarks. So I decided to share them with you. Like, in this particular picture, you can see Canada written on the wall. I went to, I think, Spark conference in Canada. So this is me. I met these some cool people. Now take a look at me here again. So here I was in Australia with this bunch of researchers. Okay, we came here for research. We spent some weeks, and then we went back to our various. This is me, just in case you're wondering. Now this is me. This is a long time ago. This is me. Do you still see that teeth? Yes, that's me. Do you remember this? Do you remember this? Where do you think, which country is this? I'm sure your guess is as good as mine. This is the US, okay? This is the Statue of Liberty in the US. So I actually went to the place where we have Statue of Liberty in the US. This was, I think, this was in 2011. This particular picture was taken in 2011. So this is me again. Oh, can you remember me? If you notice, this hair and this hair, they are the same, right? Because that same period, I also went to the White House. Yeah, as I told you, I just picked some pictures. I've traveled to a lot of places. I just picked some pictures that have landmark. Then this is me again. This is me. Yes, and in this particular place, I went to Ghana. Right, you can see University of Ghana Dental School because I'm a dentist. So I went there for some clinical work, and I stayed there for several weeks to months, and then I came back. So I love traveling. I love traveling. So what happened was that by the time I started, because on my Facebook page, right, Dr. Linda Iheme, I share a lot about some of the things I do. I noticed that when I share about having traveled, getting visas to travel to all these places, and mind you, because to a lot of all these places I traveled to, I traveled with Nigerian passport. So a lot of times it's very difficult to get visa with that passport. I'm telling you. Now I'm not talking bad about my country. I'm talking about reality. Okay. I'm talking about reality. So it's really difficult sometimes to get visa as a Nigerian. So I'm trying to tell you that no matter how difficult it is, or yeah, it is, I've still been able to get all these visas. The question is why. So by the time I started posting on my Facebook page, I discovered that this same experience is not the same for everybody. There are actually people who are having it tough. So let me show you some of the messages I got inbox. So let's start with this one. Let's start with this one. And she said, "Nice one, Dr. Linda. I have just listened to your video on learning how to apply for visa by yourself. Okay. But how about those who already made mistake of lying in previous visa application?" Anyways, the most important thing I want to take away from here is that my sister listened to an agent who assisted her to fill her vacation visa to US, and she was denied, right? Then look at what she said. That's why I asked her. She said, in the application, she indicated she was married, but she's single. You see, because this was what the agent advised them to do. So I kept seeing that it seems a lot of agents are actually messing people's life. Now that visa was denied because of some reasons, right? Now take a look at this one. When I posted about visa, this is me, right? This is the name of my page. Dr. Linda Iheme. This is the name of my page on Facebook. So when I posted it, somebody said, honestly, agents have ruined my life. Giving a legit visa with fake admission letter. You know, agents can do anything. I'm tired of hearing of the terrific things, the terrible things, sorry to say, the terrible things agents have done to people to destroy their future. So I also, she said, yeah, he insisted he will secure the admission. And after which I was deported at the airport. This particular person actually, Gilbert actually went to the airport and um traveled to where he was going to, and he was not allowed to enter the country because of an agent, you know, because he did not apply for the visa by himself. Now, to get the story even worse, let me show you this one. It says, I'm going to just shorten it. So he said, my first visa, this is different from someone else. My first visa application to US was not successful. As single, she's single. They told me to go and get married. Watch. The second time, the agent now registered me married. And this lady is still single with 2 kids in my application to US. How can you be single and an agent will record that you are married and you have 2 kids, 2 children? And I said that and it was denied too, you see. And I'm still single now, but still we have interest to apply to US. Now see, the agent now, after send me a divorce document, which shows that the lady has been divorced, in case I want to go back. Look at what, look, just take a look. You see, these are the things that triggered anger, like beautiful anger in me, to say no, I have to do something to stop these agents from destroying people's life. This is actually what made me to decide to create this webinar, so that other people can be enlightened, and they will not make the mistake that will hurt their future. Right? So, what is the solution to all this mess? The solution is for you to learn visa hacking, so that you are never going to need an agent again to apply for any study visa. Okay? That is why today we are focused on how to hack into the visa officer's mind and get them to approve your study visa without using an agent. Okay? So, right now I'm going to move into the webinar content, so that you will see what I have for you today. So in this webinar, I will be sharing my top 3 visa secrets. So the first one is how I got visas to travel to 13 countries without any visa denial. Hey, I'm sure you want to hear that, right? So the second one is how to make countries and embassies beg you to come to their country, because that is actually what has happened to me in some cases. And then the third one is how to get the visa officer to approve your visa application on the spot. So let's go. Okay, I hope you are not tired. I hope, get out, if you have a jotter, get out a jotter, so that you can write as I'm talking. It's good for you to jot it down. Okay, I want you to stay with me. I have a lot to unpack. I have a lot to share with you, so that, and my hope is that this webinar, after you watch or attend this webinar today, that is going to change your life forever. So the first secret, let's talk about the first secret, which is how to get how I got visas to travel to 13 countries without any visa denial. The secret is simple. You want to hear it? The secret is that I did the applications myself. That is the secret to getting visa. If you want to really be sure of getting the visa, you have to do your application by yourself. If you are giving it to an agent, you are in trouble already. The moment your brain tells you look for an agent, you tell yourself, you are in trouble already. You don't want to be in trouble. So the first thing is to know that you can do this by yourself, and you can do, like, I once had a friend actually that by the time he was applying for visa, this agent was saying a lot of things. He paid a lot of money to this agent. Some of them even said that they were going to go into the embassy and talk to somebody there on their behalf. That is a lie. That is a lie. Like, it's a big lie. And I'm not just guessing. I am telling you, it's a big lie. Nobody is going to do that for you. They'll just take your money and pay a bunch of people that don't even work in the embassy and claim that they are paying somebody that works in the embassy. So this guy, this person is a young entrepreneur that is doing a lot of things, right? But do you know what this agent feel? This agent feel that this person is going for paper cutlery conference. What is paper cutlery? Like how to slice paper and produce paper. What is that? This, my friend, almost got his visa denied. If not at that particular day, because it was a face-to-face interview. And so the visa agent started asking her, what do you do? You know? And luckily that person was able to tell the person all the good things he does, that now made the visa agent to change his mind. You see. So the whole point is this, that the fact that I apply for visas by myself is my biggest secret to securing admission. To securing these visas, to getting these visas approved. Okay, don't be like other people out there who are going to take their future, hand it over to an agent to destroy it for them. Don't be like that. So just when you are talking, somebody will just be like, well, all these things you are saying, they're busy denying people visa every day. No. So some time ago I worked with Prince, and okay, I just put this screenshot with so that you will see what is happening to some other students, so that when your visa is not approved, or when the visa of the people around you are not approved, you know that there is a way forward. This visa can actually get approved. It's not because of your country. Okay, so look at this and all that and all that, and this was last year, and he said my visa was approved. That's it. My visa was that is all you need to be saying right now. My visa was approved. That is all you need to be saying. That is all you need to be saying. Don't let somebody else bring bad luck. So it is very, very possible to get your visa. It's very, very possible. So I know that there, as I'm saying this thing, for you, you may be thinking about something else. So I just thought about, okay, what are some of the things you are thinking now? And I just want to let you know that it may not exactly be so. Like for some people, they'll say visa approval is only for people like Linda. Especially when I share my story, they're like, but you've been traveling to other countries. That is why you keep getting visa. That's not true. Even if I have traveled to 20 countries, if I do a bad visa application today, my visa will be denied. If I do a bad visa application today, my visa will be denied. So the most important thing is that because I have learned how to visa hack, to hack into the visa officer's mind and get them to approve my visa on the spot, that is why my visa is approved, not because I've been to other countries. Okay, now I'd say visa is given because I already have visa from other countries. It is not true. When they ask you for visa history, let me tell you, just so that they can even know the countries to go and search to see if there is any bad thing you've done in that country. It's not because it's not or any good thing as well, not necessarily bad thing, to see your history with that country. Okay, and you will say that yeah, some people will actually deny visa because of they don't have a travel history. I will always say travel history alone will not deny you visa. The fact it is when other things are there that they'll just throw in, and yet you have no travel history, not because travel history is the major reason why your visa was denied. Okay, so then somebody will say your case is different, so they wouldn't give you visa. It's not true. If you do the right thing, visa will be granted to you. Okay, so the first, I just want you to know that the first step to getting your visa application approved is what? For you to do it yourself. Take this secret away, hold it tight to your heart. Okay, don't let anybody tell you something else. Now let's move to secret number 2. Aren't you excited? So the secret number 2 is how to make countries or embassies beg you to come to their country. And this is simple, even though it doesn't look simple on the answer, because somebody is like, well, Linda, what do you mean? You mean this country is going to beg me to come? What exactly does that mean? Yes, that's what I mean. And the thing is that every country wants somebody who is coming to their country to bring something, not the one who is coming to their country to take something away. Now think about it. Can you remember your childhood? If there was a particular auntie, uncle, or friend, or neighbor who usually come to your house and steal some of your things or and go away, the next time when you see that kind of neighbor coming, you don't open your door. But when there is this neighbor that anytime he's coming, he's bringing goodies, when you see that neighbor, you open your door. It's as simple as that. So the thing I want you to know is that the embassies and countries are looking for people that have something to give, people that are not just ordinary people, to visit their country. And if you show them that you are that kind of person, they will beg you to come to their country by approving visa. And have to know that even a country is begging you to come is when they give you visa, and they don't just give you visa like 4 days visa, 3 days visa for the event you are going for, or for 1 year visa for the study you are going for. They give you multiple years. Okay, that is what I mean by countries are begging you to come. And the reason is what? How do you do this, or how do you get them to know that you are the kind of person they are looking for? It is through your CV. Most times when you apply for study visa, they will ask you to submit CV. One thing you have to know is that your CV can betray you. No matter what and what you say, if your CV can give you away. Now in your CV, right? You can present yourself as an immigrant, or you can present yourself as an expatriate who have something to give. And how do you it is by using your CV to present yourself as an expatriate that you get countries to beg you to come to their to your country. They give you visa, they give you multiple years visa. Okay, avoid the beggar immigrant mindset. Okay, so you may be thinking, I don't have anything to give. That's not true. That's because you've not thought enough. That's not true. Every single person on planet Earth has something to give. You just have to make it explicit. Now, another thing you may be saying is, I don't know how to be a giver. That may be true, but you can learn. And when I say giving, do you think I'm talking about money? No, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about every other thing, in fact, minus money. Okay? And then somebody say, I don't know how to write wow CV. That may be true, but you can learn and we can teach you. Okay, so don't provide any excuse. Don't provide any excuse. Instead, ask yourself, how do I get this done? And you can learn it. So I just want you to know that nobody wants a beggar, not even you. Nobody wants a beggar. No country wants a beggar. No embassy wants a beggar. Okay, not even you. If you were there, if you were in the shoes of the visa officer, you will deny the approval or the visa application of someone who is a beggar. You will deny it. Okay, now let's grow to secret number 3. Yay! I hope you're excited. Okay, the secret number 3 is how to get the visa officer to approve your visa application on the spot. Isn't that interesting? When I say it, some people are like, what are you talking about? Don't worry. I'm going to tell you right now. So, visa officers are humans. They are not robots. Sometimes when we submit our visa application, we send it, whether you're doing in-person interview or you're sending in papers, we always look at it like that. The visa officer who is on the other end, is a robot. No, they are humans. They have brain. They think. They analyze whatever you are saying to them. Okay, but you can even make it easier for them, because you have 2 ways. You can allow the visa officer to go through all the piles of things you are providing to make up your story, which can take them so long, right? Or you can make it very, very easy for that visa agent by telling them stories. So the secret is storytelling, right? And I would say, write them a letter that ties all your story together in a logical format. That is the way to get them to approve it on the spot, instead of taking months and weeks because they're trying to figure out what exactly you are saying. And I said, just like bedtime stories, right? You love bedtime stories. So when you were growing up, your parents, your auntie, or somebody else may have told you stories. Think about it and remember how you love those stories, because the story goes, once upon a time, like think of the story of Cinderella. Once upon a time there lived a girl, blah blah blah, and then they end it and you're all like, oh. That is how you are supposed to tell your story to this visa agent, so that they do all and approve your visa. Okay, so that is the secret. Don't leave them to figure it out. Write a letter to the visa officer. Write a letter to the visa officer, and what? Tell them your bedtime stories as in regards to your study application. So then I still want to show you more proof. This is Marianne, and we worked together some time ago on her travel abroad. So Marian is currently in Canada right now doing her graduate studies. And what I just want you to you see, a lot of time you are waiting and all that. But then this was also last year when she came and she was like, Dr. Linda, my visa has been approved. I've been requested to submit my passport. Is that not what you want? Oh, is that not what you want? Is that not what you want? Huh? Isn't it what you want? That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody wants. That your visa will be approved, stamped on your passport, and you go on and live the life of your dreams. Don't let an agent destroy your future. Okay? So the thing is, you may be thinking that visa approval is for others, not for you. That's not true. If you learn how to do everything right and do everything right, your visa will be approved. Someone said, I don't know the content of the letter. Well, you can learn it. It's possible for you to learn how to write that letter to the visa officer, what exactly to put inside, okay? Now, the visa officer cannot be influenced. Let me tell you, yes, they can be influenced, but not in the way you think about it. When an agent is telling you that they're going to bribe a visa agent, no, that's not happening. But through your bedtime stories, which you're going to tell the visa agent, you will influence them to approve your visa on the spot. Okay? So you should and you can and you should positively influence your visa officer. That is something you have to keep in mind. Okay? So do you think that this is going to actually work for you? Do you think that if you learn how to apply for visa by yourself and then you go ahead to prepare an expatriate profile, and then you go ahead to do your application, including including your bedtime stories to the visa officer, do you think that will help you get the visa, your study visa approved? Think about it. Do you think? I think so. Now, are you excited about all that we have just talked about? I hope you're excited, because these are nuggets that are going to change your life if you're able to implement them. Okay? Now, are you feeling a little overwhelmed because we've covered so much? Oh my god, we've covered so much. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Anyways, one truth is this, that 60 minutes is too small to actually take you through the whole visa application process. You agree with me, right? 60 minutes is so small. Like, where do we start from? There are many things to put together, there are many things to talk about. So we can't possibly finish all of them on one sitting in 60 minutes, right? And this is why I prepared a package for you. Woo! This is why I prepared a package for you. You want to see what is inside? Do you want to see what is inside? Now, let me say that if at this point, if you are someone who don't believe in because what I prepared for you actually is going to cost you a bit of money, right? So if you are someone who you don't believe in buying anything or buying anything from somebody or spending money on something that is going to benefit you in your life, something that is going to change your life, please, this is the end. You can go. You can go. Like, you can go. Let's give you a minute silence so that you can go. But if you are the kind of person who believes that provided you are going to get tons of value, provided you are going to get what you're looking for, that you can actually spend some amount of money to buy something that will help you achieve the dream you've been looking for, then you are welcome to stay. Okay, so I want to let you know that this other section of this presentation is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. As I said, if you don't believe in buying anything from anybody, please, this is the time for you to leave. Have you left? Have you left? So if you are staying back right now, if you are still watching this video right now, the fact that you are still watching this video right now shows that you are the kind of person that is a doer, not just a talker. Because at the same, me myself, I am a doer. So I hate talkers, where they talk and talk and talk and they never get moving, they never take action. I hate those kind of people. I don't want to ever deal with them. Okay, but you that you are staying back, you are a doer, and that is the kind of person I want to work with. Okay, so do I have your permission to share what I have for you? Do I have your permission? Permission, grant me permission. Do I have your permission? Can I go ahead? Okay, let me go ahead. Thank you very much for giving me your permission. Thank you. So the thing I prepared for you is a 21 days visa hacks masterclass. Whoa, yes, because as we said, 60 days is too small to guide you through everything. So in 21 days, which is practically 3 weeks, I'm going to take you step by step. Myself and my team will be here to guide you step by step, every single thing you need to do to get your first or your next visa study visa approved. I'm telling you, 21 in just 21 days. Now, if you were thinking of starting your visa application today, I would say pause, go through this training. Now, it's not that at the end of 21 days you will start your visa application. The day you start this training, you have actually started your visa application, because it's a hands-on, it's coaching. So we'll say this is what you need to do, and then you do it. This is how to do it, then you do it. If you have question, you ask, will answer you. Okay, so I just want you to know that in this class, it has three modules. It has three modules. Module one, we're going to teach you how to build an expatriate profile for the visa officer, and you will actually build your own expatriate profile while you are with us. Now, in module two, we are of course, we've talked about expatriate profile, right? Which is what, how to make them understand that you're a giver, not a taker. Now, in module two, we are going to teach you how to prepare wow visa document. There are a lot of documents you have to submit during your visa application, like your CV, yeah, your CV, the visa application itself, and many other things. Even the letter that you're sending to the visa officer, we're going to help you. We're going to teach you how to do that, and you will do it while you are with us. Then we're going to show you what it takes to apply for study visa in any country. We're going to actually do case studies with certain countries, but I want you to know that this masterclass will apply to you if you are applying for study visa in any country abroad. Okay, and who is this program for? So it is for students that are going abroad to study, people assisting students going abroad to study, students from any country, irrespective of the country where you are from. This class can serve the purpose when you are applying for study visa. And students apply for study visa for any country abroad. That students who want to apply for study visa for any country at all. Somebody asked, like, I'm going to US. Is this for me? Yes. I'm going to Canada. Yes. I'm going to UK. Yes. What country is it that you want to call now that you're going to? Finland, Switzerland. Which one? Sweden. Yes. This class we apply. This class we apply. I'm telling you. So any country it is that you have in your mind right now, Germany, this class we apply. Okay, and who will this work for? It's going to work for different people from different countries. It is for beginners as well as those who have already started their visa application. Even if you've done it before, you can learn some of the things that you can do even more, right, to prevent any form of visa denial in future. The number one reason people don't get started is that they will be like, I don't have time to do this training, Linda. I just want it now. But what will it benefit you if you do it now? You 3 months time your visa is denied and you start all over. And what that means is that you may not even end up resuming to school the time you were supposed to resume. Isn't it better for you to take out this 21 days, right, and get everything right and let your visa be approved once and for all? So because of this, because we know that some people are working, their workplace is actually very busy, so we prepared this class for the busy working class. Meaning that if you're not even working, you don't even have any problem at all. But if you're working and your workplace is busy, this class is for you. So we structured it for home study, and this can be taken at any time of the day. You don't have any problem. We do our classes in such a way that whether early in the morning or late at night, even if you have kids, you may have put them to bed, or in the afternoon when you're at work and you have break, you can take our training. Okay. So the value for this visa 21 days visa hacks masterclass is 1,997 USD. This is the value for this masterclass. Okay, now I'm not just going to throw this masterclass at you and leave you like that. I'm also going to provide you with some tools that are going to make life easier for you, so that when you want to apply for your visa, it's like you just take the tools we've given to you, plug in your details, and that's it. So the first one we have is visa officer letter machine. You remember when we talked about writing bedtime stories to visa officer? What is actually inside? What should be included inside? How should you write it? How should you present it? We're going to teach you all that, but we're also going to provide you with a machine that will help you write yours within a twinkle of an eye. Isn't that awesome? So the importance of this visa officer letter machine is that with it you'll be able to write the letter to the visa officer within a very short time. You will not miss anything because it will actually tell you the things to put inside, and you will be able to quit procrastination and any form of unknown. You'll be able to quit it. You also quit. You also get rid of the fact that your visa is going to delay because the visa officer is trying to figure out what you are saying. Okay, so you're going to get rid of all that. And I came up with visa officers officer letter machine because when I handle students, I noticed that a lot of them are asking questions about this machine. Oh, Linda, can you tell me how it works? What exactly to put inside, where and how? That was why I created this visa machine, visa officer letter machine. It cost me time, it cost me money to develop it with other members of my team. So all that time wasting and money wasting is what I'm going to save you, right? So you save it by taking this by us including this tool and by you using this tool. So some people will say this visa officer letter is not important. It is not true. It is very, very important, and your visa can actually be denied if you don't include it, right? Not that it will be denied, but the visa officer may not see something you are trying to say, right? Because it was not included in this letter. And somebody said there's no science to it, and I said that's a lie because there is a way, there is a method for doing it. You can't just write any letter and send it. In fact, that will help you get visa denial even faster. So don't do that. Learn the science. So I have added the visa officer letter machine. You see that the value of what you are going to be getting is increasing. Is increasing. Now we're at 2,497. Now let's move to the next thing I want to give you. I'm not only going to just give you the visa officer letter machine, I'm also going to give you templates of visa officer letters so that you can benchmark the one you are writing and the one that person wrote to see what is missing from the one you are going to write and how you can even make yours better. Okay, so you have nothing to fear, and this is going to save you tons and tons of time. So by the time we add it, the total value for this course has come to $2,797 USD. So then the other thing we talked about is what? CV, visa CV. So how do you prepare your visa CV? It is almost similar to how you prepare your your CV for normal school, except that there are some things you may need to add, or especially there are things you need to remove from your the CV you use in getting your admission. Don't just take that CV and push it to the embassy. There may be other things that you need to adjust. So if there are, try to adjust them before you send it. But to help you solve that problem, we have created a visa CV machine for you. Okay, now this actually cost us a lot of time and a lot of pain of trial and error until we got what was working. Okay, so it cost me time, it cost me money, but now I'm giving it to you as an added advantage. The whole point is that it's going to make life easy for you and it's going to speed up your work so that you don't get stuck somewhere. Okay, now some people will say CV does not matter. No matter what the CV it is that you put on your application will be approved. It's not true. It matters. Let me give you an example. I have a friend that put some certain things on his CV. When he finally came to Canada, he could not apply for permanent residence because of the things he put on his CV. So CV can go that far. It's very important. And for you to think that, another false belief is when you think that your regular CV is enough. It may be enough. It may not be enough, right? It's both ways. It may or it may not be, but it's better for you to find out which one it is, so that if it is not enough, you can adjust the CV to match your visa requirements. So adding that CV machine increases the value of this course to $3,197 USD. So also we're going to give you CV templates, right? CV templates for especially the ones that have been used by other students who went abroad to study, who got their visa study visa approved, including mine. I'm going to also include mine. So You don't have to worry about anything. I got you covered. I got you covered, okay? So the CV templates added to this bunch of things you're going to be getting right now, we give you the brings the total value to 3,497 USD. Okay. Now the other important document that a lot of people don't talk about is uh the tie proof document. Okay, a lot of time you have to prove to visa officer that uh you have tied to your country, or you have tied to many things. So there is a document that I will give to you that you are going to just edit, put your details and edit. And with that document, you'll be able to prove tie to your country and other things, so that you prevent yourself from having visa denial. Okay? So don't worry, I got you covered. Don't worry. So the importance of the type proof document is that with it you will actually be able to get your visa approved without them denying it, and it is very easy for you to get it. But if you don't even know how to go about it, there's a problem already, and you are going to be able to remove all the guesswork that has to do with how do I prove a tie, like how do I prove that I'm tied to my country, how do I prove I'm tied to my uncle. You're going to remove all that, and I'll tell you exactly what to do. And what led me to discover it was I actually discovered this document while I was in Canada, because even though my visa was approved on from the word go, right, when I came here I also noticed that there were some set of people that were using this type proof documents, and their visa was being approved on the spot, especially people that were single. You know that a lot of time agents will tell you that, just like we read, because you are single, they will say go and get married. They will do a fake marriage certificate for you. For you to come out of that, you have to also do a fake divorce. You see, before you know it, you go abroad, you fake your life all through. That's not what you want. There is a document that you will send to the embassy, or once the visa officer sees it, they will know that, oh, you will return, and that's all that you need. So we are going to it will save you time and money. You don't have to reapply for visa because your visa was denied in the first place. Okay. And some people will say, if it is real, if this document is real, I'm talking about the first belief people have about type proof document. I say, if it's real, that agent will have told me earlier. Sorry, your agent does not know about it. Your agent does not know about it. That's why they didn't tell you. Okay. So by the time I've added that type proof document, the value is now 3,997 USD. Wow. Okay. There's so much value packed in this course. So much value. You don't want to miss it. Okay. Now I'm still not going to leave you like that. I'm adding a bunch of bonuses for you. So the first one is, some people that take my class have family. They have spouse, husband, wife, or they also have children. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to do to be able to get family visa for your family as a student. I'll tell you also why would you need a family visa. I already mentioned that. If you have family, then you may need a family visa, so it's better for you to know how to do it. That's coming in as a bonus, and it's going to save you a lot of money, because if you don't know what to do, you go about spending money that is, even resources are always limited, right? So we're adding it here. The value is increasing, but we just decided to put it as bonus, so you're not even paying for it, right? Another bonus is that if you are taking our class, we actually provide 24 hours live support, so you can chat to me. You have access to me. Woo, that's interesting. You have access to me. You send message, we're able to reply you on the spot. My team is actually awesome. I'm not bragging right here. Okay, I'm bragging. My team is awesome. So just know that 24 hours live support is something else you're going to get, and it's going to save you the headache. Sometimes you are preparing visa, there's one question, then you're thinking, oh, who is it I'm going to ask? You don't know who to ask. You're going to eliminate all that. Okay, and then we're adding it here for you as bonus. Now, the third bonus is a community of fellow students. Now, you're not going to be taking this course alone. You're going to be in a group that you're going to be with other students who are also applying for study visa. That way, you get the The importance is that you'll be able to get the energy that you need to finish your application, and it's going to save you the stress of procrastination, because if you are doing it alone, sometimes you procrastinate. Before you know it, you give up on that dream. We don't want that for you. That's why we are providing with a community that is going to support you along the line. Okay, so that has also been added as bonus. Okay, so uh I just want you to see that this is all you are going to be getting. You see, I have put the pile here so that you see it. I've also listed them here. This is all you are going to be getting, right? So 21 days Visa Hacks Masterclass, and it's valued at $1,997 USD. Then we have Visa Officer Letter Machine. The value is $500. We have template of Visa Officer Letter, $300 worth. Then we have CV machine, $300 worth. CV templates, $300 worth. Type proof document, $500 worth. Then you're also going to be getting family visa for students. Is a mini training from me. You're also going to be getting 24 hours life support from my team, me inclusive, included. And then you're also going to be getting yeah, we're going to be putting you into a community of other students that are coming here for their visa. So by the time we calculated this, we see that the total value is $3,997, and this is all you are going to get. This is then the CV, the type proof, the visa officer letter, a community, and being able to chat the master class, the VOL machine, that visa officer letter machine, and the visa CV machine. These are the things you are going to be getting, and you're going to be getting all these. The total value of all that you're getting is 3,997 USD. Now let me ask you a question. If all this did for you, this product, if all it did for you was help you apply for your study visa at once, and you get it approved within the shortest possible time, will it be worth it for you? Ask yourself that question. Will it be worth it? Like, if all this happen, you may even have been denied visa before. Of course, we teach you how to correct things and reapply so that they will not approve it they will approve it this time around. If all this class did was help you get results, help you get your study visa approved so that you can go and study abroad the way you want, will it be worth it for you? My guess is that yes, it will be worth it. So, just like right? I had two choices. The number one, I had the choice of making this course very, very, very cheap. In fact, charge you $1, make it very cheap, but give you something that I prepared in 5-10 minutes, right? Or the other option was to go all in, produce all these massive add-ons, massive things that I'm giving to you, right? And give them to you so that you will never face headache applying for study visa, and so that your visa will be approved. So I had these two options. You know what I did? I went with option two. Instead of providing you something that is worthless, I decided to provide you a course, but also added so many other things that will help you get results. Okay. The other thing, or the on the other side, choosing option two also means that you're going to pay for it. I'm going to charge it, not for free. That's the best way, so that I can provide you with the best resources, the best time, the best focus, the best attention that you need for you to get result. All you want is result. That is all you should care about right now. Not whether this course is cheap or it is not cheap. Is, will this course help me get my study visa? Which you know that the answer is yes, right? So the other question I need to ask you is, what would visa approval be worth to you? If this visa is approved right now, what will it be worth to you? Sometimes when we're talking about visa, it looks like, yeah, it's just visa. But for some people, getting this visa approved means that they are going to go abroad to study. They are going to start earning money abroad from the school that is paying them, especially if you're on full scholarship. Your life is going to change forever, right? And you will be able to help the people around you, help your family, And let me give you an example. For a place like Canada, if you get student visa, once you finish your study, you're able to get what they call post-graduation work permit, and within 6 months to 1 year, you're able to get permanent residence. And they will say after 3 years of getting permanent residence, you become a citizen. So this is actually an immigration route, in case you are not aware. This is a pure immigration route, in case you are not aware. Some people think it's just about visa, but study visa also gives you opportunity to go to a country and live there, right? So, and there are different countries that offer that. Even UK now offers, I think as of today, 2 years post graduation work permit when you finish study. Germany offers 6 months for some people and a year and 6 months for some people. US is here and there, but you can always study in US and move to another country from there. So the question is, what would visa approval be worth to you, right? So definitely, what I told myself by the time I said, I looked at all that I'm offering you, which is which is wonderful, which is great content, right? But I said to myself that I'm not going to charge you $3,997. So what I did was, because you stayed up to this moment, because you took this webinar today, because you are here with me right now, okay, I am giving you 90% off. I'm telling you, pay 10% of what this whole thing is worth, and I will give you this whole thing. I'll give you this whole thing, right? I'm giving you 90% off, and with 90% off, that brings this cost. So what I'm asking you to pay today, so that I'll give you this cost, is how much? 397 USD only. Best, that I tagged it, best news ever. 90% off if you apply today, if you register today. 90% off. Okay, I cannot promise you what's going to happen tomorrow, but if you register today, it is 90% off, and you should definitely take advantage of it. Look at all that you're going to get. Look at it. So much content, so much value. Not just that, we are going to lead you step by step, hold your hands, and make sure you achieve results. So now the question is, I just want you to pay this token, right, to get all these things, right? And then start your visa training today. And how do you start? Somebody is asking, Linda, how do I register? I want to register now. So I'm going to tell you how to register. You are going to type this, right? You're going to type this on Google right now and click send. When you send, it's going to bring you to my inbox, right? So you will tell me you want to apply for the Visa Hacks Masterclass, and I'll send you the payment details. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. So I just want you to test it out. Bring your phone and test it out right now, so that you understand what I'm saying, right? So I'm just going to show you. I'm trying to this is my phone, right? This is my phone. So what is going to happen is, I will go to Google. So I'll go to Google. I've opened the search box of my so I'll go to internet. It doesn't necessarily have to be Google, right? I'm calling it Google because, okay, Google is internet. But so you can, just in case you're using other types of browser and all that, right? So I'll go to Google, right? So what I'm going to go to, where this is Google, right? So this search box here, search icon. So I'm just going to go there and clear it. Then I'm going to type exactly what we have here, so that I will show you what happened. I'm going to type exactly what we have here, so that you will see how exactly to message me, right? So let me see if, okay, let me type it and then I'll show you. I'll say HTTPS, those two dots, then /, yes, m.me, yes, which is what? Message me. M.me is the short form for message me. Then I'll put another slash. I'll put Linda Iheme official. That is it. Linda Iheme official. So I'm going to repeat it, right? So you are going to go to Google or bring out your browser. On the browser, you're going to type HTTPS, put those two dots there, put a /, right? Put a /, then put m dot mm sorry m dot me, which is what, message me slash Linda Iheme official. So then click find. One moment. Oh, oh. One moment. I'm typing it again. So when I typed the first one, just in case, let me also tell. When I typed the first one, I went on Google and typed it. So it brought out some links that had to do with Messenger or stuff. So I cleared it. I cleared it and I went to internet directly and I typed it. Okay. And let me tell you, if you are using like WhatsApp, you can also type this on WhatsApp. Okay. If you type it on WhatsApp and click send, you will get you it will direct you to my inbox. That's one. You can type it on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook right now, on the search box on Facebook, type this https double dot slash m.me slash Linda Iheme official. It's going to bring it to my inbox. So when so this was like so it brought me directly to my inbox. I don't know if you can see it. It brought me directly to my inbox, and then you can send me a message directly. So the one I did now was to use a messenger, but I'm going to use Facebook for example. So if I was to come to my Facebook, right? So this is Facebook. If I was to come to my Facebook, you see this place where they say search, right? So I'm going to go there to say search. Then I'm going to put https double dot slash m dot me, which is message me slash Linda Iheme official. I hope you are trying this out with me right now. Linda Iheme official. Okay, and then I click on find. Sometimes it doesn't go directly, but if you like click it again. Let's see. Okay, no, it's not. So it's not working that way on Facebook. I just need to be sure of what I'm giving to you so that you don't have a hard time. I hate it when you have stress. Okay, I'm going to type that off. I'm going to use that of YouTube. Sorry, not YouTube. I'm going to use that of WhatsApp to see if it's going to be okay for you. So if I come to WhatsApp and under WhatsApp, I take a friend of mine and I say, okay, no, that's not gonna work. Let's see. Sometimes you want to do something, it doesn't exactly go the way you want to do it, right? So https slash mhm, message me slash Linda Iheme official. Just make sure you don't make any mistake, okay? So when I typed it on search, it brought it out. So I would advise that in case you do this and you notice I didn't go the first time, try it again. You see the way I patiently tried it again, and it went, right? So always try it again. So sometimes it may bring you to Messenger or something. You can highlight it all. You can highlight it all and say find or something. And if if for any reason if for any reason you have any form of issue trying to find me, what you're going to do is just go to Facebook. So let me give you another address. Just go to Facebook and type and search for Dr. Linda Iheme. Dr. Linda Iheme. That's Linda Iheme. Okay? So if you go to Facebook and you click on search, you're going to see my page. You're going to see a page, right? So Dr. Linda Iheme, and then you can click on it. So when you click on it and you come to my page, you will be able to message me uh directly. You'll be able to message me directly on my page. So these are various ways you can reach me. And if you try any of these and it's not working, you can actually message me directly. Let me give you my email address. My email address is lindaiheme2000@yahoo.com. lindaiheme2000@yahoo.com. You can also see it on our Facebook page, right? It's there on our Facebook page. So Linda is LINDAIHEME, just Linda Iheme, just here, 2000 at yahoo.com. So you can message me, email me directly and say, oh, Dr. Linda, I want to register for the Visa Hacks Masterclass, and I'll be very happy to assist you. My team will be very happy to assist you anyway. So try your best to see that this does not become a limitation for you. You remember, you are not a quitter. You are someone who is goal driven, who knows how exactly to get what you want. Okay? So I encourage you right now to, if you are ready to register, just you can even pause this training, send that message, and then continue. Okay, you can pause this message, pause this video right now, send the message and continue. So why should you take this offer? You don't want to miss the 90% off that we're giving out today. You don't want to miss the 90% off that we're giving out today. And another thing for you to think about is, you may be wondering, instead of paying let me just go and take an agent. First of all, an agent will not help you. Agents may try to help you, but they're after your money. And at the end of the day, they will enter wrong information and your visa will be denied and you can be deported. That's not the best for you, you know already. And plus the fact that the agent is also going to charge you so much. You know how much agents are charging to do visa application that still won't end up going well? And of course, you keep the knowledge forever. So any other time you want to apply for any other type of visa, you can still use this same knowledge that you get from all these things to do that application. So you pay once, but you use this knowledge over and over again. So it's a no-brainer. Send us message now so that you can start your training. You can send it here. You can send it on our via email, lindaiheme2000@yahoo.com. You can send it through our Facebook group, Dr. Linda Iheme, and you can search for me. You can send me an inbox. So don't let communication become a barrier to you, okay? And right now that we're talking this thing, you have two choices. The number one is you can choose to do nothing. And if you do nothing, there's nothing that is going to happen. Nothing will change. Remember, this is not even about me. I'm in Canada. I've got some study visa. I'm not applying for study visa again, right? So if you choose to do nothing, I will not lose, but it's going to be your loss. You are the one who is going to be applying for study visa. So you need this. Don't procrastinate. Or number two, you can take a leap of faith, which is exactly what I encourage you to do today. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, okay? So you can actually message us right now so that you can start your training for 397 USD, which is just 10% of the true value of what we are giving to you today. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so now there is something I always do that I think you don't even have any excuse not to register. See the reason. If you register for this course within 7 days of the course starting, if you decide that you are not interested in this course, this is not what you wanted, this is not what if you feel that we are not doing what we say we're going to do, just ask for your money back. So we're offering you 7 days money back guarantee. No questions asked. We're not going to ask you to explain. we're just going to what? Give you your money back. If you decide to opt out within 7 days. Now, I'm not saying that you should come take our class and at the end of the day, you will not say we should give you your money back. As we respect you, we also expect you to respect us. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that you start this class, we did not deliver as we say we're going to deliver. Within 7 days of your class starting, you opt out and we'll give you your money back. And you can be 100% sure of that. So, what are you really waiting for? Just go straight ahead and send us the message right now to get started. Okay? Now, I'm also, for the people that are going to be acting immediately, I have bonus for you. So for the first 27 persons that are registering, for the first 27 persons that are registering today, I'm going to be giving out a bonus, an extra bonus, which is visa troubleshooter. When your visa goes wrong, if anything goes wrong during the process of you applying visa, or this is even way more important, if you are dealing with if you have already been denied visa and you want to apply again, you need this. So I'm giving it out just to 27 persons that are going to register today, the first 27 persons. So if you want to be among those people, you know what to do. You can message us immediately right now here, or you can message us on our Facebook, Dr Linda Iheme, or you can message us, email Linda Iheme 2000 at yahoo.com, or you can type this and search you and it will send you directly to my inbox and you can message me. We're going to be providing you with visa troubleshooter, so that is something that you're going to use to know what went wrong in your visa application, so that you can correct it. And once you correct it, they'll give you visa. That I'm sure. So we're asking you to pay a token to take all this. Come on, look at it. All the 21 days visa hacks masterclass, visa officer letter machine, templates of visa officer letter, CV machine, CV templates, type proof document, family visa for students, 24 hours live support throughout the period of your training, and student community, right? And if you're acting right now, you know that you're most likely going to be among the 27 persons to get the visa troubleshooter, which is priceless, right? And we're giving you 90% off, so that you just pay 397 USD today. Come on, that is a no-brainer, and you should take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. So I just want you to get started now. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is the thief of time. Procrastination is the thief of time. Once your brain starts saying, I'm going to think about it, just put hand in your head and tell your brain to stop. Like, if my brain thinks, I'll just be like, Linda, stop. Stop it, Linda. Stop. Like, stop yourself from talking yourself out of this. You know, it happens a lot of time. When you just be telling yourself, maybe, this, you know what's going to happen before you know it. At the end of the day, you end up not registering for this course. You end up submitting a shabby visa application. Your visa is denied, and you don't. If you have visa denial, then you start talking on how to clean it up. But if you don't have visa denial, you don't want to get visa denial. You don't want to get it, right? You don't want to get it. So, because cleaning it up is another task, which also means that you may not be able to resume school when you're supposed to resume school. If you have scholarship, your scholarship may go, and all those things, right? So why would you want to pass through that stress? Message us immediately and get started. Okay, now as I've been talking, a lot of students have been messaging me. If you send me an inbox asking question, I may also be covering your question here. There are a lot of questions that students have asked, and I'm going to take my time to answer them one after the other. I have over 50 students right now that have messaged me with questions. So I'm going to try to answer the questions as how do I put it, as fast as possible, and as more details as and including more details as possible for you. Okay, so if you're one of those students, don't worry, I will get to your question. And I also want you to listen carefully as I go through this question and answer session. So we're moving into question and answer session right now. Also, I want you to listen carefully, because you may have a question in your mind, but another student may have asked it. If you listen to all the questions I'm going to answer right now, you see that there will already be an answer to your question. Trust me, you are going to find an answer to your question, because I have over 50 students right now that are messaging me. So that's why you should act now, because if you don't, I advise that you pause this and send me a message and then come back, because remember the visa troubleshooter, we're giving it to only the first 27 people, right? So don't be late. Don't be late. So I'm going to start the question. So the first person said, will this class work for me, Dr. Linda? Yeah, it will work for you. If you there's something I always tell people: signing up for my class alone, just signing up for my class alone, is not what is going to give you visa. Truth be told, what is going to give you visa is that you sign up for this class, you show up to class, you learn what I'm going to teach you, you prepare your documents while we are with us, you submit your visa at the end of this class, then you are going to get visa. That is for sure. Now, another person say, which country is the easiest to get visa? I say you can get visa from any country. You saw those pictures I was showing you. I've gotten visa from Europe, that Schengen visa. I've gotten from Australian visa, even African countries, Ethiopia and and a lot of other African countries. Then I've gotten Canada visa. I'm in Canada, of course. Then I've gotten US visa. So which visa are we really talking about? I've been to Germany before. So in fact, when I got my Schengen visa, I was applying to travel to Germany. I was applying to travel to Germany. And I remember that particular application. Oh my God. I remember that particular application. I applied when I was a student. The visa officer was very funny. It was an interview, face-to-face interview. I'll tell you more when you start your class. But it was a face-to-face interview. And at a point, the woman said, I told her I'm a dental student. Guess what she said? They were doing a lot of back and forth that they didn't want to give me the visa, but I know my onions, so they can't deny me that visa. So yeah, later she came out and said, show me your molar. And I heard, this is my molar. She now said, okay. But I wondered why she would ask me such a weird question. Whew, Germans, I don't know. I'm not a racist anyways. But I just saying that the lady asked me a weird question. She said, show me your molar. Because I told her I was a dental student. Maybe at that point she was thinking that maybe I'm not a dental student. I was just forming I'm a dental student. So if you're not a dental student, maybe you don't know your molar or something. I don't know why she asked me such a weird question. So somebody say, I am very busy at work. Can I still take the class? Yes, as I said, the class is structured in such a way that it's designed for the busy working class. So definitely you can definitely you can take the class, and you can take it in the morning when you get break at work, um or at night when you return back from work, or even at midnight. If you ask question at your midnight, because we have staff from different countries, they are going to be able to respond to you on the spot. Don't worry about that. Somebody said, how do I prove tie to my country? Said somebody applied for visa, but they didn't believe that he or she was going to come back. I already mentioned that as part of the thing you're getting in this class. Like, look at it, a type proof document. We're actually going to be giving you a template that you're just going to edit, plug in your details, and boom, you have the document. So don't worry your head about that. Don't worry your head about that. Then we have when will your class be held in my city? This class is online. Oh, did I mention that? It's an online class. So it's an online class, so you never have to worry. You can attend the class from anywhere around the world, at any time around the world, anywhere. So don't wait for when we're going to come to your city, because we don't need to be in your city for you to take the class. You can take the class from where exactly you're watching this video from, whether it's from work, from home. You can take the class there. Which country visas are all covered during this training? All the countries, we have case study where we take countries and tell you exactly what they need, or what they need for your study visa, and how to go about them. So we have case studies where we handle country by country. So don't worry, the country you are traveling to is there. Do I need an agent for visa application? No, you don't need an agent. In fact, avoid using agents for visa application, because it increases your chance of being refused visa, because they always enter different kinds of information that will hurt you forever. Somebody say, I don't have travel history. How do I go about it? You don't need history to get study visa. We'll train you more on that when you start the course. Somebody said, Dr. Linda, please, can you be my agent? No, I cannot be your agent because I am not a visa agent. I'm an educational consultant, and I noticed that I'm also a world traveler. I noticed that my students are having visa issues. That's why I created Visa Hacks Masterclass. So I don't help you apply because I'm not interested in that money you're going to give to me, that tons of money you're going to give to me for me to apply for you. And because I truly, truly believe that you are your best agent, so I don't apply for students. Somebody said, when is the best time to start this training? Right now. Right now. If you message us, we'll tell you when this particular training is starting so that you can actually get started immediately. Okay. I don't know how to apply for visa by myself. What can I do? That's why you should take this class. Take this class if you don't know how to apply for visa, because we're going to teach you. I don't expect you to have known it. If you knew it, you probably wouldn't have even attended this webinar or stayed up to this amount of time, right? So somebody said, I don't like online training. Do you have physical classes? Sorry, we don't have physical classes. But one thing I promise you is that our online training is actually very, very interactive. Very, very interactive. You never feel like you're, like, say, again, if you go to my Facebook, Dr. Linda Iheme, go to reviews, go and read some of the things our students are saying. Because, as I said, we have all these classes where we teach students how to secure admission and full scholarship. So students that have taken my class, they keep commenting. Even students that have also taken visa class, right? Somebody say countries don't give visa anymore. It's not true. If you don't do your visa application right, the country will not approve your visa. If you do it right, they will approve your visa. So your headache should be, how do you do your application right? How do I explain ties to my uncle? We are going to show you how. We're actually providing you with a template for that. You say, how do I correct errors made by an agent? We're going to show you that. You're going to include that in your visa story, in your bedtime story to the visa agent, and I'll tell you exactly what to say and how to say it, okay? How do I start the application process? You start your application process by messaging us right now. You can message us by typing this on Google. It will take you to my inbox. If you have difficulty doing, this is my preferred method of you messaging us to register for this class. This is my preferred method. But if you have a problem doing this, one thing you can do is you can actually search for my Facebook page, Dr. Linda Iheme, and you can send me an inbox. That is my second preferred method. Now, if for any reason these two methods still did not work for you, send me an email. Please let email be the last option, which is what? Send an email to Linda Iheme 2000 at yahoo.com, which is LINDAIHEME 2000 at yahoo.com, and I'll be very happy to assist you do your registration on the spot. Somebody say, how do I get full scholarship to study abroad? So this particular class is not a full scholarship class. I just want you to know that we offer another class. And if you want to know more about the classes we offer, just go to my Facebook page, Dr. Linda Iheme, and you're going to see we will help students get admission and full scholarship to study abroad. Somebody say, I was denied visa. What's the reason? We'll teach you how to find out. The visa troubleshooter. That's why you should register now, so that you can use this visa troubleshooter to find out why you were denied visa. Okay. Somebody said, I was banned. What is the reason? If you are banned, there are many things that can contribute to it. It's almost like the highest form of visa denial, because now they've banned you for several years. Say, don't apply till after this year. It's a serious matter. Some people will say, wait till after that time, then you reapply. If you wait till after that time and you reapply, they will deny you again, and they'll ban you again. So what you can do is to start now and figure out what went wrong and correct it. That ban can be lifted. Are you aware? The ban can be lifted. It's not a sentence to death. It can be lifted if you correct it. Many people don't correct it, but know that you can correct it, okay? Then, somebody said, do you handle work visa? No, we don't handle work visa. But I want you to know that most study visas in different countries come with work permit. So students can work when they get to a country. Are there other types of visa to enter a country? like maybe a country like Canada. Yes, there are other types, but that's not what this class is focused on. This class is focused on what? Study visa. How much is the training? Yes, today we're giving 90% discount. So for the training that is valued at 3,997 USD, we're giving you 90% off, so that you only pay 397 USD. That's a good deal, right? I just want you to be happy. Somebody said, how much do I need to apply for visa? It depends on the visa you're applying for, the country and their regulation. We'll teach you how to find out. How do I get admission and scholarship? I've already answered that. You can take our scholarship hacks masterclass, admission hacks masterclass, and you'll be fine. Whether your grade is poor or high, we can assist you with how to get full scholarship. Okay. Somebody said, do I need statement of account? It also depends, because students who get full scholarship don't need statement of account. Even if you're adding it, it's just a question of just adding it for adding sake to prove your point. So, but if you're paying for your school, obviously you need statement of account. So it all depends. It's not a one method fits all kind of thing. That's why you should take the visa class, actually, so that you know exactly what to do. Somebody said, what likely questions will I be asked by the visa officer? I will show you how to get that. All these things are not hidden. We'll show you. Okay. When is the next batch? So if you message me right now, then I will tell you when your training is starting. Okay. So you go ahead and message me. You know how to message me, right? You know. Okay. Go ahead and message me. You can pause this video right now, message me, and then come back. Where do I start from? Yeah, start from taking the visa hacks masterclass. Start from there. That's a good place to start. Okay. Say, what is the process of attending? What is the process of attending? Sorry, to obtain. What is the process to obtain study visa? That is everything that is covered in this 21 days masterclass. So you don't have a problem. 21 days masterclass, just take it, and it's like a pill. If you take it, that's it. Visa sickness is gone. How many months does visa process takes? Truth be told, it depends on the country. They have different rules. Even some countries provide express service. Like I remember UK provide express service, where in matter of days you get your visa out. Even Canada recently uploaded something for students from different countries, where they give you priority and all that. So the number of months for visa application differ, but also you can shorten it by writing bedtime stories to the visa agent. Okay, I already told you that. And I just there are many more questions coming from students, and if I have not answered your question, feel free to contact me, and I will be very happy to answer your question. And go ahead right now, send us a message, and let's get your visa training started. Congratulations in advance, because I know that you may have done it before and you have failed, or you're just about to do it, or to start your visa application, study visa application, and you don't know how to get started. But what I promise you is that in these 3 weeks, which is 21 days visa hacks masterclass, where you are going to be spending time with my team and I, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. You will be able to get all that you need to apply for visa all by yourself and get it approved. Isn't that awesome? So message me, and let's get started. Okay. Looking forward to hearing from you now.